Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, you're absolutely welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can keep getting updates whenever I upload video. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make a top dress, and this is going to be for a baby girl of about 8 months till 1 year, or even till 2 years can use this top dress. So I am going to be using this as my main fabric. I'm going to be using this applique, and also I will be making use of this as the lining and also as a design for the lower part of the dress. So let's get started, guys. The first thing I'm going to do is to fold my fabric in place. I'm going to be cutting the front first, and then later I cut the back side. Okay, the first thing I'm going to measure is to get my shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement of this dress is 5 inches, so I just go ahead and place my 5 inches right there. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking the chest measurement. The chest measurement for this dress is 24 inches because we need plenty of room so that the child can wear the dress for longer time. So 24 inches divided by 4 is 6 inches. 6 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance is 7. So I'm just going to place the 7 inches. Let me move a little bit so you can see. So I'm just going to place the 7 inches there, and because it's a child, the chest measurement and the waist measurement usually is the same. So that is why I don't have to draw the chest line and waist line. So I took 7 inches here for the chest. Also, I'm going to take 7 inches for the waist because it is usually the same for kids. Okay, so you can just go ahead and connect the two lines together. So I went ahead and connect those 2 points together like that. The next thing, I'm going to take the armhole measurement. The armhole measurement is 4. So I take the armhole measurement down like this to meet this line. So next I need to draw a straight line to meet with this point. So if you remember, I took 5 inches here. To make this line straight, I can also transfer the 5 inches here, and then you connect that to form your straight line like that. Right, so this is where the armhole curve is going to be. So next I want to take the length of this dress. The length is going to be 10, including the seam allowance. So I'm going to be adding the second fabric pleated at the down part of this dress. So it's going to be the one to add to the length. We are going to get to that shortly. Okay, so I just went ahead and took the 10 inches all around. Then I'm going to connect that line together like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to get my neck. So first I'm going to measure the neck depth, which is going to be 2.5. For the round shape like that, you can see it's coming out already. This is 7 inches. So to connect the line to the length, I'm going to also transfer the 7 inches here so I can complete this line like that. Okay, another thing I'm going to do now is to measure the shoulder slope, because you know our shoulder is not totally straight. So I'm going to come down by 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. From that point to the point of my neckline, I'm going to connect it together to form a slant straight line like that. Okay, so there I have the shape of my front piece, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out this shape. Then after that, I'm going to place it on this side to cut the back piece, and I'm going to show that to you guys shortly. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to place my front piece on the leftover fabric and cut out my back piece. And I'm going to be adding 1 inch for the zipper part. And also remember, when you are cutting the armhole area, that the back armhole is not as deep as the front, so keep that in mind and cut it a little bit out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm also going to draw out the desired shape of the back side. I don't want the back to be as deep as the neckline of the front also, so I'm going to draw that out now and cut it out. So here you have the shape, and I'm going to continue cutting. Okay, so here is my front panel and here is the back panel. I'm also going to place a notch here just to mark the point where my zipper allowance starts. Next thing, I'll be cutting out my lining and also the down part of the dress. I have opened up my fabrics and placed it on the lining, and I'm just going to cut them out. So I need the exact same thing that I have cut for the main fabric also on the lining. So there I have all my pieces together. Then I'm going to cut the down part of the dress. I want the total length of this dress to be 14. I'm going to be taking 6.5 for this pleated down part. So ½ inch out of this 6.5, ½ inch is going to be for the seam allowance at the top, and the other 1 inch is going to be for the hemming at the bottom of the pleated part. I'm going to show you that as we move ahead. So here is my strip after cutting it out and hemming the down part. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to pick my back panel and insert the zipper. Okay, so I'm done fixing the zipper, and this is what I have. You see, it's looking so nice and neat. Here is it on the opposite side. If you want to see how I attach this invisible zipper without having a invisible zipper foot, just check the description box. I'm going to provide a link either on the screen or in the description box. You can check out my channel for the video, then you can see how I achieved this. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to connect my lining piece to the main fabric. So I'm going to be turning the right side of my main fabric and right side of my lining piece together. Then I join the neckline, I join the armhole. Okay, so first I'm going to join the neckline, and then I join the armhole, and then I will show you guys what it looks like. So I went ahead and I sewed the neckline and the armhole. So also we need to sew this zipper edge and this edge together. Try as much as possible to maintain the 1 inch zipper allowance that we have created while we were cutting. So it's going to you're going to kind of sew on the zip underneath also. Then do the same thing on this other side. So guys, here is it after sewing. Here is it on the other side, and on the front panel I did the same thing: armhole, neckline, and the armhole. And next I'm going to turn it around. So after turning them right side out, this is what I have. Okay, so I just turned it out so I could iron it, which I've done. So I need to have this one on the wrong side again, like this. Then I'm going to take this one and tuck it in. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to show you. So I'm going to take this one that is on the right side, right? This is on the right side and this is on the wrong side. Then I will tuck it in and place the shoulder into the shoulder here and shoulder into the shoulder here. Make sure that your main fabric and main fabric is towards each other, and your lining, the lining and the lining is towards each other, like that. Okay, so the main purpose of this is so that when we sew the shoulder and we turn it out, it's going to hide the raw edges. It's going to make your work even more neater. I'm going to do that and I'll be back to show you guys how it looks like. So I just pin the shoulders together like that so I can go to my sewing machine and run a straight stitch. And after sewing the shoulder and turning it right side out, this is what I have. As you can see, it's looking so nice and perfect. Can you see the other side? It's so nice and clean, and that is what you want to achieve, guys. So next I'm going to go ahead and run a straight stitch on the sides to join them together, and after that I'm going to pleat the down part on this dress. Okay, we are almost done with this beautiful dress. So this is what I have after sewing the two sides. The next thing now is to clean up these raw edges with a serger if you have. If you don't have, you can use a zigzag stitch or you can use a bias binding, or if you're okay, you can leave it the way it is. It's actually looking so neat and perfect. Okay, so like I said, the next thing would be for me to place my lower part and pleat it all around, and then we are done. This is what I have after attaching the down part, pleating it on and cleaning off the raw edges. You can see how beautiful this is looking. It's so nice and looking so perfect. And here is the back side, also looking so beautiful. You can see, isn't this so cute? And because I love to go extra, I'm going to be adding an applique to finish this dress. I have a video on how to attach applique to a dress. I'm going to provide the link in the description box, so you can definitely check that out. And here is the finished look of this dress. As you can see, it's looking so cute. And I also paired it with a gathered skirt which I made. It makes it look more like a ball gown. I told you this is going to be so cute. And of course, it's a mommy and me piece. And this is my own piece of the dress. I also made this dress for myself. If you want to see a video on how I made this dress, you can let me know. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below if you have any question, you can let me know, and subscribe to my channel for more video. Until next time, guys, bye.